We're working through a couple of examples involving standard deviation, so keep watching. Exciting stuff. I'm Allison from Math Bytes, and we're doing a couple of examples involving standard deviation. So here's our first problem. A sample of the systolic blood pressure of 50 women has a mean of 112.6 millimeters of mercury and a standard deviation of 16.3 millimeters of mercury. So first of all, identify N, X bar, and S. So we need to remember what these symbols stand for in this context. N is equal to the sample size. X bar is equal to the sample mean. And S is equal to the sample standard deviation. So from the problem, we find that N is equal to 50. X bar is equal to 112.6 millimeters of mercury, and S is equal to 16.3 millimeters of mercury. Okay, here's our next question. Is a measurement of 150 millimeters of mercury unusual? Okay, so to do this, we need to figure out usual values. Now, the maximum and minimum usual values are equal to the mean plus or minus 2 times the standard deviation. Now, in this case, we're interested in a value that is greater than our mean. So we need to figure out the maximum usual value, and that is equal to the mean, X bar plus 2 times the standard deviation. And in this case, that gives us 112.6 plus 2 times 16.3. That equals 112.6 plus 32.6, which gives us 145.2 millimeters of mercury. Now, that is less than the value 150 that we were interested in. Therefore, a measurement of 150 millimeters of mercury would be considered unusual based on this data set. Okay, here's another problem for you. We have a sample data set here, and it consists of 7 nines. What is the standard deviation of this data set? Now, we need to remember that standard deviation measures variation from the mean. What's the mean of this data set? X bar is equal to 9. All the data values are equal to 9, so the mean is equal to 9. So what is the standard deviation? How much do these data values vary from the mean? They don't vary at all. They're all equal to the mean. So the standard deviation of this data set is 0. To learn more about this topic, watch our videos on the Math Bytes with Allison YouTube channel.